I look at the green jersey battle. I still see only one man that has like the golden ticket. He also has a team that might be incompatible with that goal depending on how we see it. Why do you think Wout van Aert is perfect to win the green jersey? And is it compatible with that yellow jersey fight?
Well, first of all, his competitors. Matthews, I think, if Bike Exchange went all in on green, Matthews can win green. But they're going for Groenewegen. So that's a problem, number one. Van der Poel, same thing. Jakobsen and co, they won't pick up enough points. He'll just be trying to survive. The biggest competitor is Pedersen, who's been on and off as well. He comes with Ciccone, Simmons, Galopin, Kirsch, Mollema, Sker, and Sturven. He'll get a lot of support. He's fast. He beat Wout in Pyrenees sprints. Can he get over the climbs? The reason, though, as Benji alluded to, that Wout is the short favorite is the points distribution, which we looked into a couple of weeks ago. You will not believe this points distribution. If it was geared towards pure bunch sprinter Cav last year, and remember, Matthews still pushed him close, within 40 points. This year, it's ridiculous. Longwy's 50 points, maximum points. Arenberg's 50 points, maximum points. There's 20 points in each of the two TTs. Carcassonne, Lausanne, 50 pointers. I think Saint-Etienne, 50 pointer. Megev, 30 pointer. And fifth on the Megev stage. Say Lushenko wins. That looks like break to me. Say we have break, 3 break guys win, and then it's a huge bunch. Montegual, they've done 5 horse per kilo up the climb. Wout can sprint for 5th and take more points for 5th than on Champs-Élysées 5th, because it drops down less on the 30 pointers. So it's just so heavily geared towards him. And then even on the Carcassonne stage, for example, stage 15, like the intermediate sprints halfway up a 5K, 4% climb. And like it's just stacked towards him, Benji. And Van der Poel said he wouldn't go for. I think Van der Poel could do it because you look at the Giro, he got in the break every day. And also, this is the other question you pose: will yellow be a problem for Wout? That's the biggest problem, because Van der Poel getting in the break is a lot easier than Wout. Because when Van der Poel goes in the break, he's not a bunch sprint threat. He's not a GC threat. He's not a satellite rider. People are less likely to chase him. Do you think teams will chase Wout in, say, what's the stage after? Stage 8, after Planche de Belfi. Say the yellow jersey's gone to the break. Lausanne stage, this intermediate sprints after a 6K, 4% climb, and it's a 5K, 4.5% punchy finish. I think we might see Bike Exchange not letting him in the break.
Yeah, for example, it's the green jersey teams that are then going to affect whether he can go in the break, win, so forth. And that's what happens on those transitioning stages. He'll have to fight the green jersey teams to try and get into breakaways and try and get those intermediate sprint points, which is a logical fight. But the less logical fight for me is when, for example, he is on a bigger mountain stage where he can both play a role to go for intermediate sprints and perhaps be a satellite rider for the opposing, for his GC leaders on a stage like that. Well, that's where it becomes troublesome, because then he will have both the green jersey people being interested in chasing him, and the opposing GC teams might not be so eager to let him go as well. So that's where multiple teams come into play, and that's where the GC fight could actually start hindering the green jersey fight for him as well. And there's also the added effect that Wout cannot do everything for 21 days. He needs a bit of a rest between there as well. So he can't go all out for every single day. And there's going to be days where he's going to have to focus fully on yellow, for example, when it comes to helping out his GC leaders. And there's going to be days where the green jersey will be his main goal. And one of the stages that I'm looking at where I'm curious what they will do at Jumbo is the cobble stage, for example. Because on one end, you'd say Wout van Aert has the ability to win this stage, although Mess Pedersen is the likely candidate I would push forward for that stage. I don't know. I feel like if Wout van Aert is indeed chained to Roglic and Vingegaard, for example, there, to try and get them through the stage and so forth, he will have less of an opportunity to go for the stage and might not have the maximizing points that he needs on a stage like that, for example. But if he has the opportunity to go for a stage like that in some shape or form, whether it's after X amount of cobble sections of keeping the other safe, go for it himself, or just all out carte blanche for that stage, then he can maximize his points on that stage as well. What do you think they'll do on that stage?
I think they will have him and the others protect Roglic and Jonas and hope that a split happens. It's not too chaotic, and he gets to just at 5Ks after the last call, they say, okay, wow, you can go for the sprint. I think that's what will happen. I think his big problem is if Albertson or someone send it, and then he will have to let MVDP go up the road. That's the big risk. I still think he walks green. I just think it's so geared towards him, and MVDP and Matthews are kind of being sold by their team construction. Pedersen's the biggest threat. Can Pedersen climb that well for 3 weeks? I think Pedersen is the really, really big threat. He's motivated too.
Brian Kokar.
Listen, Lecoq, he's a good rider.
Yeah, agree.
I mean, he's got, is Volschein back? He is. Volschein's back. Benjamin Thomas. It's not a bad little, Perez, Lafay, Geschke, Guillaume Martin going for top 10 GC. I don't know. I like Lecoq. I want to see him win Longwy. I really would. I'd love to see it. Maybe I'll even pick him. No Demar here. Christoph's here for Intermarché. With sort of Petit and some of the other guys. Quinton Herman's got left out. He doesn't know why. No one knows why. And yeah, Sagan's here. We haven't mentioned him. He's had COVID. He was looking good in one Swiss stage, but he's not good enough consistently across 3 weeks. But hopefully he is there in the green jersey fight. He's won it 7, 8 times. But that's all the sprinters teams. Zwift is the perfect training playground with training plans, structured interval sessions, or group workouts at your disposal. No traffic lights and some flat courses too mean it's perfect for a recovery spin, which is how MVDP has used it after big training blocks and preparing for the Tour de France. To get involved and join Zwift's massive community, head to Zwift.com for your free 7-day trial. And most importantly, during the tour, join the LRCP Zwift Club using the link down below. You can join Benji and I for rides during the Tour de France, ad hoc ones. We'll just jump into Zwift and you can jump on with us and join us for live chat during the stage on the Discord.